Hey guys, Sage Topaz here. Thank you so much for checking out my video. I really appreciate it. I hope everyone is having an amazing day and staying safe. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about Beyond Good and Evil 2. And I made a video a long time ago about Beyond Good and Evil 2. It was basically a video talking about how Beyond Good and Evil 2 has been in development hell for a number of reasons. You should actually check that video out first before you check this video. This video I'm filming right now is basically an update on my previous video, and I'm gonna put a link in the description so you can check out my previous Beyond Good and Evil 2 video. So that video goes into a lot of detail, goes into the history of Beyond Good and Evil, and this video is just basically an update. So real quick recap, Ubisoft first announced that they were going to make a sequel of Beyond Good and Evil 2 in 2008. They released a trailer with Jade and pey'j. The trailer didn't have any words, but fans were super excited. I think it was Jade and pey'j, and they were like in the desert, and fans were super excited. They were super hyped that this game was getting a sequel. After the trailer, nothing. A year later, in 2009, Ubisoft releases another trailer. Once again, fans are excited, super hyped and everything. Then 2017, all those years later, from 2009, Ubisoft releases another trailer, and it is completely different from the tone of Beyond Good and Evil. Okay. So this 2017 trailer, it featured this foul-mouthed monkey who was like swearing. There were so many swear words, and it's just so completely different in tone from how Beyond Good and Evil, was as a game. But anyway, after that trailer was released, again, fans were super excited about Beyond Good and Evil 2. And then once again, not really any updates. So there's just been so much going on that is added to the game being delayed. One of the reasons too was in 2020, Michael Ansel, who is the director of Beyond Good and Evil, he retired in 2020. So what is the update? It is 2024, right? So remember, Beyond Good and Evil 2 was announced by Ubisoft all the way back in 2008. It is 2024. What is the status? It's still in development hell. So if you were a kid, let's say you were 10 years old in 2008 and you loved Beyond Good and Evil and you heard about the sequel and you were excited as a 10-year-old, 2024, you are a grown adult and you still have not seen the sequel or prequel, whatever, to Beyond Good and Evil 2. That is absolutely insane. There was a article by Joshua Wallens in PCGamer.com, and that article, the title is Beyond Good and Evil 2 has broken Duke Nukem Forever's record for longest game development time. So that article was written in 2022 on PCGamer.com by Joshua Wallens. And that article, so that was 2022. And the article stated that Beyond Good and Evil 2 had been in development for over 15 years. So yeah, this game has been in development hell for over a decade, which is insane. So I just think there've been a lot of problems behind the scenes. I'm sure there's some creativity differences. It's absolutely insane how much this game has been delayed. One really sad thing that happened. So the creative director, I hope I'm pronouncing his name correctly, Emile Morel, he passed away in 2023. So that's really sad. May his soul rest in peace, and condolences to his family and his friends. Beyond Good and Evil 2, like I said, 2024, it is still in development. Speaking of games in development hell, I found this interesting as well. So there was another game that was in development hell, not close to as long as Beyond Good and Evil 2. I think this game was in development hell for like maybe 2 years. And it's called The Day Before. So The Day Before was in production in 2001. According to Wikipedia, the developers of The Day Before, they released a trailer in January 2021. Once again, just like Beyond Good and Evil 2, they released a trailer and there weren't really any updates. But in 2023, I'm sorry, 2022, I believe it was a year later, no one heard anything about the game. There was no updates. So the developers released another trailer, but the game still hadn't come out. So finally in December 2023, the day before it was finally released, and it was released to just abysmal reviews. And what I found so interesting is that it was released. So this game was in development hell. It was released, finally released, and it was canceled on the same day. So when I heard about that, I just thought that was crazy. Like, this game that has been in development hell for years got released and canceled and pulled from shelves on the same day, because apparently it must have really, really sucked. IGN gave the game a 1 out of 10. And yeah, I can't think of any game off the top of my head that's ever happened, like coming out on the same day and just getting canceled on the same day. So that is another game that's been in development hell the day before. Again, it's not as long as Beyond Good and Evil 2 has been, but I'm really hoping that when if Beyond Good and Evil 2 comes out, that they don't have the same fate with the day before. Because can you imagine waiting over 15 years for Beyond Good and Evil 2? It finally comes out, and then, I don't know, it gets these awful reviews, and then maybe it gets released finally, and then it gets canceled. That would really, really suck. So I just found that interesting. I just was thinking to myself, like, the day before, like, what if that happens to Beyond Good and Evil 2 if it ever comes out? What if it comes out after all these years and it just gets like the most horrible reviews, you know? Like, what if the game mechanics just suck and the storyline sucks, you know? So hopefully if Beyond Good and Evil 2 comes out, you know, it's worth the wait. Because like I said in my previous video, I really feel bad for Beyond Good and Evil fans, because, man, to wait all these years. Like I said, if you were a kid back in 2008, you were a grown adult now. That's how long Beyond Good and Evil fans have been waiting for this game. So hopefully it comes out. Hopefully they decide to make it a sequel instead of a prequel so they can, you know, advance the storyline instead of going backwards. But anyway, I just want to know, I'm very curious. And this is a short video, but like I said, it's just an update on the status of Beyond Good and Evil 2. But I'm curious, do you guys think the Beyond Good and Evil 2 is going to come out finally? Do you think it's going to come out this year? Or is it going to come out next year? Is it ever going to come out? I'm an optimistic person. So you know what? I'm going to say that eventually Beyond Good and Evil 2 is going to happen. It is going to be released. So if you think it's going to be released, let me know. If you don't think this game is ever going to be released, let me know as well. What do you guys think? So yeah, like I said, it's just a short video. Yeah, and like I said, I will put a link in the description to my other previous video of Beyond Good and Evil 2. So yeah, thank you guys so much for checking out the video. I really appreciate it. And yeah, I'm out. Take care. Bye.